What's up, everybody?
I'm Jackson.
And I'm Kenny.
And we are
JK Builders. Today we're going to be doing a speed build and review of the Lego Harry Potter Hedwig set. Jackson's going to break down the box for us.
Well, it's 10 plus. The item number is 75979. That's a tongue twister. And it is 630 pieces.
630 pieces. And what minifigs does it come with?
Harry Potter and Hedwig, of course.
Yep. So Harry Potter from his Hogwarts outfit. And then Hedwig, just the same Hedwig that we've seen before. On the box, it's just got a big picture of the set. It's got a reverse view of it as well. On the back of the box, you can see the dimensions. So it's about 6.7 inches tall from the bottom of the base to the top of the head. The wingspan is about 13.9 inches, and from the head to the tail is 7.8 inches. And then it kind of shows you the mechanical features. This is a set that Jackson did completely by himself. It is a 10 plus set. It is very technical. Not an easy set to build, but he handled it just fine. Let's take a look at the instruction book. Here is the instruction book. It's actually a pretty thick book. Nothing fancy going on in it. About 144 pages. There's a mix of Technic and brick build in this one, Jackson, wouldn't you say? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it got pretty technical. So there is the instruction book. All right, so we're gonna build this one real quick, and then we will come back and talk about it in just a second. Check it out. Okay, there he is, Hedwig, all finished up. Jackson completed it all by himself. Jackson's going to tell us a little bit about this one.
Well, first his head spins all the way around.
That's cool.
Just like a real owl. And it can turn side to side just a little.
So it pivots a little bit. Nice.
And then on the back, the tail feathers can move, so you can actually make the movement of him flying, and his tail feathers are moving in the wind. And last but not least,
his wings can flap. I think that's super cool. Check this out. Let's get it from a front angle. Not only do they flap, but they have several different joints in them to show the motion of the wings flapping. Yeah, how cool that is. Look at it from behind. Look at this. Oh my gosh. That really is one of the coolest mechanical features that I have seen in a Lego set. All right, Jackson, anything else? What's he carrying in his hands there?
of course, a letter to Harry from Hogwarts.
A letter to Harry from Hogwarts. And then on the front, it just has a little plaque that says Hedwig. Cool. What are the minifigs that it comes with?
Harry and Hedwig.
Harry and Hedwig. There they are. So again, it's just Harry in his Hogwarts robe. And then the same Hedwig that we have seen before.
And one of my favorite, well, not one of my favorite things, but it's cool how they made it so the minifigs can just sit there.
Yeah, so they got a little spot there. So this is definitely more of a display piece. I mean, it's super cool that the wings flap. And that's something that you can show your friends and play with every now and then, but not really a play set, right? So, but it is very, very cool display piece and something that would look awesome
on my shelf.
On your shelf in your room. So, and then you can bring it out every now and then just to show how cool the flapping wings are, right? Mm-hmm. What was the hardest part of building this one, Jackson?
Technic.
The Technic pieces?
When I was building the crank handle,
mm-hmm.
all of these little gears just kept falling out. So I was like, oh my gosh, why can't they just stick in there?
I mean, you think about it. This is the crank, so you got the gears right here. and then it all goes through a system to turn these little things, which push the wings up and down, and then there's joints. I mean, it's all interconnected, Technic. So a pretty complex little system they got there to make it all work out. So Jackson, since you built this by yourself, tell us what are some of the things that you like about it.
I like the wings. That's my favorite detail. I love how the head can move, so we can just do that.
Yeah. So would you say this is probably the toughest set you've done by yourself?
Well, it's not the biggest set that I've ever done,
Right.
but the toughest.
Yeah, there was one part where he needed a little bit of help. He just had a couple of things in the wrong position, which was really easy to do, but I was able to just reposition them, and then he's able to complete building it. But it only took you a couple hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it didn't take you very long.
Well, I started on it yesterday, and then I speed built some today too.
Okay, so you started yesterday and finished it up today. So, but only a couple hours overall, I'd say. But anyway, it's super cool looking. I mean, it looks just like Hedwig. I like the eyes, how they have the two tones in there.
And
Get kind of a gold on the outside.
How there were only 4 stickers, and the eyes were all printed on.
Sweet. Yeah, only 4 stickers. That's good. It's on this cool little base, which I think is nice. It's nice and sturdy. It's not going to fall off of there at all. He's got little talons coming down, holding the letters. So just full of all kinds of detail. I mean, that's one thing that the Harry Potter side of Lego definitely has down is the details. You cannot complain much about detail on any of the Harry Potter sets that we've done. They get it all in there, and it's really, really cool. Really high quality, impressive stuff. So the things I like about this are the detail. I also like the articulation with the wings. I just think that's amazing. Things I don't like about it, obviously it's not a playable set. It's just going to sit on the shelf. So that is what it is. Other than that, there's not too much to complain about this set. I think it's really, really cool. This one retails for $39.99, so it's not super expensive for what you get, I don't think. If you're a Harry Potter fan, I think it's a must-have to add to your collection. It's going to look great with your Hogwarts Express and your Hogwarts Castle that we don't have yet, or your Grand Hall or your Diagon Alley. It's going to look amazing side by side with all of those sets on the display. Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, go and pick it up. This one I am going to rate a 9.6 out of 10 just because it's super cool. Like the articulation is amazing. Like I just want to sit and flap the wings because they're just so cool looking. Like the fact that they, like this part comes down and then the other part goes up. Like it's just, it looks very realistic. Like the fact that they could do that with Lego, I think is just amazing. But yeah, I'm going to give it a 9.6 out of 10. Definitely a must-have for any Lego fan. Jackson, what are you going to give this one?
9.7.
9.7, so just one more than me. Jackson loved it. It did get a little bit tough at times, but he handled it okay. All right, there it is, the Hedwig Harry Potter Lego set. Do you have it? Do you like it? What do you think of it? Comment down below. As always, like and subscribe. And until next time, keep on building.